Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be going over a education platform called ClassKick. It's really helpful and I'm going to be doing that from a MacBook Pro standpoint. So if you're using a Dell, an HP, or a Chromebook, it'll be very different compared to what I'm doing. But you'll just have to make some tweaks and adjustments. So up here in the search engine, I'm going to have a search classkick.com, ClassKick.com, and we'll push search and it'll bring you up to a page that looks much like this. So if you're a teacher, yes, it is free. So we'll sign up. So we'll push this sign up button. If it'll go for me today. And then you'll be brought to this page, which is just a warning that it's not going to work as well in Safari, Firefox, Internet Explorer, anything like that. And they want you to use Chrome. But I've never had really any issues. So I'm just going to continue to ClassKick. And we are going from a teacher standpoint today. So we'll select teacher. Now, you have many other options to sign up, but I'm just going to sign up with a simple Google account that I have. And now we'll be brought to this screen. As you can see, I've used this in my classroom today. Yep, there's my name, Miss Anderson, and I have the basic package. There's a more advanced one, but we're not going to really start with that. So today, we will first, as a first-time teacher in the thing, you're going to have to make a roster for each class. So you see I have an example or an instructional demo in here. We'll just trash this example quick so I can show you how to redo this. All right. So I'm going to import a new roster. And here we'll just put example in our name. And right here we can select some different colors to help keep us organized on our online base as well as our in-classroom, just so you can keep stuff matched up. So we'll just select this blue color here like before. And now it says you can add students, which it's a lot easier if your students, you give your students the code and they add themselves. Really simple, and we'll go over that later. So now that we have our roster example in, we're going to go over here. Now, this is a platform used to create assignments, and you can actually watch the kids complete their assignments as they go. So we're going to go up to assignments, and we're going to import a new assignment. See, I have this volleyball ticket here. We'll redo this one. So we will start a new assignment. You can either start from blank or create it from a file. I'm going to do it from a file standpoint, but you can also do it from a blank one also. Now, if we're going to create from a file, it has to be a PDF, I have found out. So we'll just go to my desktop, and I have this volleyball exit ticket in a PDF form. See, we have this page here. Well, we have this cursor. And this is how I'm going to put in my questions. And I can make multiple questions. So first, we'll just highlight this question. And then we'll hit next. And this will be added as a new question. And we're going to click next. And then we're going to add another question. So we'll push this button down here. And like before, we're just going to take our cursor and we're going to highlight this section. And then we'll also push next again. And it'll be a new question. And then push next also. So now I have two questions, and you will keep doing that until you have all your questions imported on your file. Once you're done, you can select finish. And see, it has popped up here with my slides. And we're going to name this volleyball exit ticket day 1. So as soon as it's in, then we can push our subject, which PE is not really in here for a subject. So we'll just go here. You can also select your age. So we'll say this is like an activity class for freshmen in high school. And also you want it to be private if you're just using in your classroom. So that is what I've selected there. So now after you have everything selected, now it's time to assign. So we're going to push assign. And then we can assign to our roster. See how our example was down here that we created before? That is what you want to select. And it'll give us this class code shown here. And you also can have your grades on. And you can lock it. So it's also really important. So if like kids are screwing around, you can lock it and say they can't move on until they finish that question correctly. So now we can go from a student's viewpoint. So let's once again go to our website, classkick.com. And then we can go log in here as a student. Once again, you're going to get that page. Just have them select continue. And so this code that is right here, we can have them copy it. So I'm just going to copy and paste this over to this link right here. And then you can also have your students. So we'll put this as an example student. So now that pops us up into our question. So see, we have our first question here. And as we go over here, we can go to view work. And see, we have our example student right here shown that they are only on the first question. So we'll go here. And what are 2 rules that are to be followed while playing volleyball? You can have them have a text box that they put in here. Ball must be inbounds. And the boundary lines. Let's do that. And then another one would be only 3 touches per side. See, after you're done here, now as a teacher, I said before, you can actually see what the students have done. So we can click here and you can see how far they are and how well they answered. So this is a really good tool. And then we'll go back to our student and say we want to move on. We have this placed right here. See, as we go back to the teacher view, we can see what question they are and as if they filled out. So once these kids have filled out all their questions, so we'll just put here, so this is a right side, or right back technically. So we'll just put a number there. And then they are done. And so at this point, they're completed. They don't need to do anything else. They can literally go up here and push log out because it automatically saves. Now as we go back over to the teacher version, which my teacher version might have just logged out. So we'll go back in with my Google account as shown before. And we can go and see that they did not complete their second one. It might be because the student is not active. Oh yeah, I have to go up here to view work. See, we finished this one and they put an answer in here. So that's the way you can see the grading. Alright guys, that is everything on the basics to ClassKick.com. Thank you for viewing. Have a good day. Bye.